Hi everybody, my name is Ron. I'm the owner and A&R at LB Custom Drums. We are a small custom company based in Zurich, Switzerland, and you are here at the Musikmesse 2014 at our booth, and I'd like to show you a little something of what we are displaying this year. What you see here is a birch kit. These shells are made from solid birch. It's a 4.5 millimeter thick shell with a 4.5 millimeter reinforcement ring. It's all finished with a zebra wood 45-degree twisted outer ply. What's very interesting about these shells is that we actually can press the outer ply together with all the different plies of the shell in one process, so there is no excessive glue and no bubbling. And what you can see here is that we have put the Rectum. It's a 12x7 Rectum. It's in a rim, and the rim is held by the snare stand. You may know the typical isolation mounts on Rectums. This is something pretty new because usually there is no such thing for a snare stand, and you just clamp your Rectum inside the stand. This gives the tom the opportunity to float freely. The same thing on the floor tom. It all is held by this cradle down here where the floor tom legs are attached, so the whole shell lays on these springs and therefore it can float freely. We also brought another kit made from a pretty similar veneer, but this one is high gloss finished, so it has a very thick lacquer on it. It gives it just a more delicate and more elegant look. And we also have something pretty similar to what I just showed you for hanging your Rectum to a cymbal stand. It's made from lightweight aluminum, manufactured by an American company, and we have that standard on all our Rectums. We have a very high quality basic component feature on all of our drums, so we have thick floor tom legs and thick bass drum legs. So within the basic configuration of each kit, you'll get probably the best quality kit that we can make. I'll show you a few snare drums. We always bring crazy snare drums as well. This one here is a 10-ply Bubinga shell. Usually you don't see a lot of these thick Bubinga shells, but we produced a 39-inch long tube where we cut a few snares out of it. And if you see it from the front, I'll have to bring you here so you can see it. We have big F holes. You may know these from violins and cellos and guitars. We brought this into the drum building, and they are cut out of the shell. So what you will get is a louder sounding drum, and also more of the resonance from the inside, as well as more wire sound. All our snare drums have this trick throw off, which will give you the opportunity to adjust your wires in 4 different positions. So if you have a song where you want the snare to have more wire, you can adjust it very easily. This one, for example, is a snare. We made this last year for the first time, and we also brought it to Messe. And we had great feedback on this finish, so we kind of thought, well, we're going to do another one and bring it again so you can see it. It is a 6-ply maple shell, and we finished it with an outer ply of copper. What you see is real copper, and it has been oxidated with acid and then lacquered. So it's something pretty special as well. Another speciality of our brand is that we can combine different materials into one shell. So, for example, we have a snare made from acrylic combined with aluminum, or wood combined with acrylic. This gives each snare or complete drum set the sound characteristics of both materials, and you can play with the sustain of the drum, as well as the projection from the center or from the bearing edges. We also have a few different other snares. I'll just show you one last one. This is a free-floating system that we brought to Messe for the first time, and it's a plywood hoop made from maple on the below, and a standard 2.3 millimeter super hoop on the upside, and it has these threads which are worked into the bottom rim, so you can tune your drum heads parallel with only the rods on the upper side. Inside there is a 6-ply birch shell, and as you can see, there are almost no holes drilled in there, so it gives it a very isolated sound. We can do probably whatever finish or whatever shell you like, because we manufacture everything by hand out of our small shop near Zurich in Switzerland. Our website is www.lbdrums.ch. You may want to visit us or just give us an email if we can do anything for you.